Let me just see. So this is a problem of making a scatter plot from data. And this comes from the example at the end of section 2.4. And the thing to notice on this, they're giving us data. Of course, one set of data is going to be on the x-axis and one will be on the y-axis. And in this case, the data that goes on the x-axis is the year, the model year of a car. And what we notice is, what we need to understand for that is that normally in problems like this, we don't actually use the year. Instead, they tell us here, don't use 1994, use 4, right? Use 5 instead of 1995. So we want to write up here, the points we're going to use when we graph are 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And they don't say it here, but we'll see on their graph that they didn't graph 5,784. They actually said the price in thousands. So that's like 5.784. So, you know, close to $6,000. So we notice, we look at the graph on the next page. And again, on the x-axis, they're graphing, again, 1994 is represented by 4. So it's the year since 1990. And we'll see that that's the way almost all of these are done all year. When you're using year as the x-coordinate, then you're going to say the year since one of the years. So if we graph these, look at the points, and then we have to ask ourselves, does it look like a straight line is a reasonable model of that data? And in this case, definitely it does. Looks like we could draw a line right through the middle. Right. What do we call that line? That line is trend line. Okay, so there's our trend line. If we wanted to turn that into an equation that would relate the price of a car to the years since 1990 for the model year, then we would take 2 points off of that line and do what we do to find equations of lines. You don't pick a data point, pick a point on the line. And so the best thing to do, sometimes your data point actually is on the line, but sometimes just have to estimate. I mean, even down here, it almost looks like we've got 0, 0, and that would be 1, 1.5. So that's not bad. I mean, you could choose differently, and different people can have different lines at this point. But here's our 2 points, 0, 0, and 1, 1.5. So how do we make that into a line? First, calculate the slope, 1.5 minus 0 over 1 minus 0, which is 1.5 over 1, which is 1.5. Okay. Then we're going to plug into the point slope. Y minus 0 equals 1.5 x minus 0. And I chose 0, 0, but I could have chosen 1, 1.5 as our point. So y equals 1.5x. And so now that's our equation that relates the year since 1990 to the price in thousands of a car. So if we wanted to, and I just lost all that, but I could have used that equation to calculate the price according to this line for other years.